From the underground battle raps of Detroit to global superstardom, one name has defined a generation of hip-hop, Eminem. But how did a kid from the 8 Mile become a rap god? This is the story of Marshall Mathers. Born in 1972, Marshall Bruce Mathers III had a tough childhood, moving frequently between Detroit and Missouri with his mother. He found solace in storytelling and comic books, early signs of the lyrical genius to come. But it was hip-hop that truly captured his imagination. He started rapping at 14, honing his skills in freestyle battles in Detroit's underground scene. It wasn't easy. As a white rapper in a predominantly black art form, he faced skepticism and had to prove his talent time and time again, and prove it he did. His sharp wit, complex rhymes, and raw passion made him a local legend. In 1996, he released his first album, Infinite. It was a commercial failure, selling only about 1,000 copies. The disappointment was immense. With a newborn daughter, Haley, to support, the pressure was on. This period of struggle fueled the anger and frustration that would define his next persona. Slim Shady. This aggressive, volatile alter ego became an outlet for all his darkest thoughts. His 1997 Slim Shady EP was his last-ditch effort. It was raw, controversial, and completely unapologetic, and it caught the attention of one of the most powerful figures in music, Drive.Dre. The legendary producer was blown away. He signed Eminem to his label, Aftermath Entertainment, and the rest is history. In 1999, the Slim Shady LP was released to the world. Led by the hit single My Name Is, the album was a cultural phenomenon. It was hilarious, shocking, and technically brilliant. Eminem's multi-syllable rhyme schemes and immoral storytelling were unlike anything in the mainstream. The album went triple platinum by the end of the year, earning him his first 2 Grammy Awards. But with fame came controversy. His lyrics were heavily criticized for their violent and offensive content, sparking protests and debates worldwide. Eminem didn't back down. He doubled down. His next album, 2000's The Marshall Mathers LP, addressed the controversy head-on. It was even more personal, introspective, and provocative. Songs like Stand showcased his incredible storytelling ability, creating a chilling tale of an obsessed fan that has since become a cultural touchstone. The album sold 1.76 million copies in its first week in the U.S., a record for a solo artist at the time. He was now, without a doubt, the biggest star in music. He followed this up in 2002 with The Eminem Show, another critically and commercially massive success that explored his life under the microscope of fame. That same year, he starred in the semi-autobiographical film 8 Mile. The movie was a box office hit, and his signature song, Lose Yourself, became an anthem for underdogs everywhere. It earned Eminem an Academy Award for Best Original Song, the first ever for a hip-hop artist. He had reached the absolute pinnacle of success, but the pressures of fame took their toll. After the release of Encore in 2004, Eminem entered a difficult period. He struggled with addiction and retreated from the public eye. After the tragic death of his best friend and D1 to groupmate, Proof, in 2006. For 5 years, the music world was largely silent from its biggest star. Many wondered if he would ever return. Then, in 2009, he came back with Relapse. The album was dark, focusing on his battles with addiction and his road to recovery. It received mixed reviews, with some fans and critics unsure about its horrorcore themes and accents. But it was a necessary step in his journey. He quickly followed it up in 2010 with Recovery. The title said it all. This was a new Eminem, sober, focused, and defiant. The album was a massive commercial success, featuring inspirational hits like Not Afraid and the chart-topping collaboration with Rihanna, Love the Way You Lie. It proved that Eminem could evolve, shedding the shock value tactics of his youth for a more mature, yet equally powerful, message of resilience. Throughout the 2010s, Eminem continued to release music, cementing his legacy. Albums like the Marshall Mathers LP2, Revival, Kamikaze, and Music to Be Murdered by showed he hadn't lost a step. He continued to experiment with his sound, collaborate with new artists, and, of course, deliver some of the most technically dazzling rap verses ever recorded. His Rap God track, with his supersonic speed section, literally set a Guinness World Record. From a struggling kid in Detroit to a global icon, Eminem's journey is one of perseverance, controversy, and unmatched lyrical talent. He broke down barriers, redefined what a rapper could be, and created a body of work that has inspired millions. He's sold more albums than any other rapper in history, won 15 Grammy Awards and an Oscar. More than just a rapper, he's a cultural force, a storyteller for the disenfranchised, and a true living legend. His story is a testament to the power of finding your voice and never, ever being afraid to use it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from the world of music. See you next time.